Growing up, the Jetsons was one of my favorite TV shows to watch on Saturday mornings. At that time, I had no idea that the show had actually been a regular primetime series on ABC when it had initially debuted. But I loved the show's zany humor and its mostly optimistic view of the future. And that theme song? It was the bomb. More on the Jetsons in just a moment, but first let me introduce myself. Hi folks, my name is Dave Sundstrom, and I like to think of myself as something of a pop culture historian, especially when it comes to music, movies, and television. Simply put, I love talking about this stuff. So with that said, let's get rolling. Here are 7 out-of-this-world facts about the Jetsons. First fun fact, the Jetsons was Hanna Barbera's space-age counterpart to the Flintstones. Because Hanna Barbera had achieved such great success with their modern Stone Age family, it only made sense to go back to the same well and create a new cartoon that had similar DNA to the Flintstones, but of course it needed to be different as well. Out of this world fact number 2, while both the Flintstones and the Jetsons ran on ABC, only the Jetsons was broadcast in color from the very start. In fact, the Jetsons was the first program broadcast in color by the ABC television network. The first 2 seasons of the Flintstones, while produced in color, were originally broadcast in black and white. Moving on to fact number 3, the Jetsons was canceled after just 1 season. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but the Jetsons only had 24 episodes until the mid-80s when 2 more seasons were produced. I know, like me, you thought that the Jetsons ran for years and years, which takes us, by the way, to fun fact number 4, which is that when it was canceled after a single season on ABC, it was moved to Saturday mornings, where those 24 episodes were played over and over for the next 2 decades, not just on ABC, but on CBS and NBC as well. Out of this world fact number 5 is that there was talk about rebooting the Jetsons during the early 70s, but ultimately those discussions morphed into a new Saturday morning program called The Partridge Family 2200 AD. Do you remember that program? And did you ever wonder why the futuristic world that the Partridge Family lived in seems so darn similar to the Jetsons? Well, now you know. In the original proposal, Elroy would have been a teenager and Judy a news reporter. Truthfully, I think I'm okay with the network's decision to not go that route. Out of the world fact number 6 is that although the episodes of the Jetsons that were produced during the 80s are truly legitimate 2nd and 3rd seasons, there are some differences that die-hard fans might notice. First and foremost, the laugh track from the 1st season was ditched. Additionally, some of the music and sound effects were updated using new technology like synthesizers and other computer-generated sounds, which makes total sense. Now, there are those that complain that the new seasons were more kid-oriented, but I think they're still fun. Fact number 7 is that it is widely accepted that the series finale for the cartoon was the 1990 feature film, Jetsons the Movie. This was the last Jetsons project to have most of the original voice actors participate. One disappointing note about the feature film is that Janet Waldo's voice work as Judy Jetson was replaced at the last minute due to a decision to include teen pop sensation Tiffany as Judy. Tiffany also sang 3 songs that are used in the movie. Voice director Andrea Romano was so frustrated with this decision that she attempted to have her name removed from the film's credits. Now, I don't want this video to end on a sour note like that, so here's a fun bonus fact. That first season of the Jetsons did a pretty darn amazing job of predicting what the future would be like. From robotic vacuums and flat-screen TVs to George's absurdly abbreviated work week at Spacely Sprockets. It has been fun to watch the future play out as predicted by the Jetsons. Now all we need are flying cars. Here's another fun bonus fact. If you think that you remember a crossover between the Jetsons and the Flintstones, you're not imagining things. That finally happened with the direct-to-TV movie in 1987, where Elroy builds a time machine and, well, you know, prehistoric hijinks ensue. I'll post a link to that video in the description section if you're interested in checking it out. And you know what? I've got a couple more videos that I think you might really like. There they are. Pick one. I love both of them, but you really can't go wrong with either. And before you go, I would be honored if you would like, subscribe, and most importantly, just remember how appreciative I am to you for watching this video. Thanks so much.